It's called A Friend in Hope, and I absolutely love the illustrations in this. The author, Marisa Zammit, is with us, and this is for a special cause, this book, right?
Yes. Yes.
What's it for?
It was produced by the Brain Tumor Foundation of Canada, and mainly to help young children who are diagnosed with brain tumor to cope with their illness, and also to help generate awareness among the general public as well. And we found it very useful in terms of helping other children understand what another child goes through when they do have a brain tumor.
I can't even imagine. Yeah. How did you get the idea for the book?
Now, I was actually approached by the Brain Tumor Foundation of Canada. I was a freelance copywriter in another life, and I was given a phone call by Natalie Burkew, who asked me if I'd ever written a picture book before, and I said no, but it's on my to-do list.
Well,
and
that's perfect.
Anyway, it just, the rest is history, I guess, so to speak.
That's wonderful.
Now, that must have sounded like a bit of a heady project, though, when they called you up and said, we want you to write a picture book about a child with a brain tumor. You must have gone, well, okay, that's going to be kind of a tough subject to tackle.
Well, yeah, for kids especially.
Yes, definitely. But when I did go into the committee meetings, they were very, very helpful, and they said primarily, like the very first thing they said was they wanted it to be a positive story,
right.
and that's how I came up with the idea of a girl by the name of Hope, because of course it's Hope that kind of buoys the character through the hardships of the story.
Now, when you did your research, did you spend some time with some children who had brain tumors?
I didn't actually speak with children, but some of the members of the committee have either experienced a brain tumor themselves or had a child with a brain tumor. And Susan Marshall, who'll be talking to you later, has a son who had a brain tumor.
Right.
So, yeah, it was interesting to hear their stories are just so inspirational.
Absolutely.
And they were very big help. And of course they have a manual that they give, a handbook to the parents, and a lot of the information I derive from there as well.
Where can we get this book?
You can get the book through the Brain Tumor Foundation of Canada. If you go to their website and follow the links, you can email them and they will send a copy free.
That's
well,
and of
that's
course there's
wonderful.
a number too, and Susan will have that information for you as
Okay,
well.
congratulations and
Thank you.
best of luck with it. It's
Thank you
really
very
an
much.
amazing book. That
Absolutely.
we should say the illustrations are by
Yes, Erica Dornbush,
They're wonderful.
whom I've worked with for many years too as a copywriter, and she's just an incredible artist.
Great.
Person to work with.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Next up, we will find out more about brain tumors with the Brain Tumor Foundation when we come back. We're back to talk more about the Brain Tumor Foundation. We have Susan Marshall joining us on the set today. Tell us why the book was developed. Why the need?
Well, there's no book in existence in Canada that speaks to children about brain tumors. As executive director of the Brain Tumor Foundation, I'm also the mother of a brain tumor survivor. When my son was diagnosed in 1990 at the age of 4, we really didn't have any information available to us. And as parents, how do we explain to small children what they're going through, what they're going to be experiencing, and also even for children who are their classmates or their teachers, how do they share the experience that the child's going through and not make it so scary? So there really wasn't anything in existence. Even back in 1990, there wasn't anything. So over the last couple of years, with the help of some volunteers and with wonderful author and illustrator, we've been able to bring a story to life and provide it to parents of children with brain tumors and even adults who have brain tumors. It's a great resource for them to share what they're going through with their children. So it's become a wonderful resource.
So this is actually, I notice you also have the handbook for adults. This is kind of like the handbook for kids.
That's right. So what we're doing is we have a handbook, a pediatric handbook, which is really written for parents, and it has treatment options and a lot of what they can expect as they're going through the journey. Along with it, we're sending the book, A Friend in Hope, for them to be able to speak to their children, share with their children and their teacher and their family and siblings. So they're going together.
You know, if I can for a sec, go back to the book, and Marisa. Not having read the book yet, I absolutely love the artwork, especially this picture here.
Yes.
Of that is Hope climbing a mattress mountain?
Yes, and we came up with...
There's a kitty cat, too.
Yes, there is. Actually, we came up with the idea. Erica Dornbush and I, we're a great collaborative team, and I just absolutely love working with her. When I was reading about the treatments, I found out that the children are given dexamethasone to help reduce the swelling in their brain. Okay. And I'm an avid reader of mountaineering, and dexamethasone is also given to mountaineers who experience altitude sickness.
Right.
So I talked about it with Erica, and she came up with this fabulous idea of having this cushioned mountain that the children can climb, and how they use their imagination to cope with Hope's many treatments.
That's
so
amazing.
It was really neat how things just kind of gelled together.
That is neat.
Now, you were at the Children's Festival this past weekend.
That's correct.
And reading the book. What was the reception that you got from the kids?
It was very positive. They were very interested. Curious is a good word, I think. At the beginning, the book is told from the perspective of the friend. His name's Danny. And it was really nice to take it from that approach, too, because a lot of times children who are the friend of a child with a brain tumor don't know, like, does this make you a different person? And it was nice to tell it from Danny's perspective. And I think the children who came in and sat down and listened to it really got some more insight, I think, into the whole ordeal that a person like Hope would go through.
How did that make you feel?
It made me feel really good. This was probably, well, it's most definitely the most meaningful project that I've done as an advertising writer. And I know now as a school librarian, I've read the book to my students. We have a student actually who's going through a different kind of cancer, but we found the book has been most helpful in kind of getting the students to understand that our student hasn't changed either. She's still the same old person that she is, and to be friends and enjoy her company.
Great.
It's a wonderful
How rewarding.
resource.
Yeah, that's great.
Absolutely.
Thank you both so much.
Thank you.
So we know that we can get these books from
From the Brain Tumor Foundation of Canada. You can get them through the website or by phoning our 1-800 number, 1-800-265-5106. They're free of charge to anyone who would like a copy.
That's great.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.